We'll probably find her somewhere. Unless the game just tells me. It's a good thing I have a map that has a GPS inside every NPC's brain. Hello, Dace. I have some news for you.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Indeed, that is me.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting Darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
It's kind of the other way around. They find us. That's how it goes. Honestly. You're Dace, yeah?
I am? And what business would you have with me?
Uh... I hear you'll be voting on the next king.
Now, was that an attempt to cozen me into revealing my choice, or are you simply making small talk? It's so hard to tell with you surface types. You're all so charmingly direct and artless.
Whatever you say. If you want direct and artless, I'll give you direct and heartless.
Who wants to know? It certainly can't be you. What interest would a Grey Warden have in who rules Orzammar?
I mean, I don't care who rules Orzammar, honestly. I just care that someone does. So that we can go fight the big bads, you know? Because I can't fight a dragon on my own, as has been very apparent to me. It even hurt my ability to talk a little. You might want to look at these papers if it influences your decision at all.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Then bring it to him, then. Where is he?
He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig.
Sounds like a
It's
dungeon.
unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
I knew we wouldn't get out of this easy. That's fine. I'll do it. What are the Deep Roads?
The abandoned tunnels outside Orzammar.
Dungeon.
Once they were part of our empire, but now only Darkspawn live there.
Lovely.
Few, except armed war parties or wardens, ever venture their depths.
I'll go tell him. Yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you. He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually no one is allowed past the front lines. Good luck.
Well, cool. That's part of the quest done. Before we go there, though, because I feel like we're gonna be there for a while, let's go talk to the other guy. I think he's in the tavern, I'm pretty sure. Hey, dude.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
As an elf, I can't really speak favorably, I think.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
How does this political system work exactly?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Huh. I mean, yeah, that is pretty bad. So you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
And whomst are you voting for, out of curiosity?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
You know, I didn't think about who should be king, like, from an actual, like, I'm thinking of the word, from an actual political standpoint, like, not who's right to be the king, but who deserves it, you know? Like, from a policy perspective. Whatever, he's lying. He's bad.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know? Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
Why would you vote for him if you didn't even want what he was bribing you with?
I actually thought he was the better candidate.
I mean, fair. You did say that.
I'm pretty sounding naive, huh? They're all the same, well-dressed, blood-sucking cave ticks.
Yeah.
I'll have to inform Mother that Lord Harrowmont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Well, bye. Okay, I did. Sure. Well, that's one. Now we have the hard part. The deep roads. You did ask for me before.
You look like you're not from around here.
No way.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world.
Sure.
I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Oh, I know it very well. Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Got bad news for you. If character creation is anything to go by, dwarves can't do magic. I don't want to say you're crazy. But, yeah, dwarves can't do magic.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface.
I guess so.
And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
That is a fair point. And what would the messenger get?
What do you mean? Oh, you're looking for payment. My father's shop refines lyrium for smithing. If you help me, I'm sure I could get you some.
Lyrium is pretty nice. I'll talk to the big man next time I see him.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
Wow.
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I'll do that next time I leave. Whenever that is.
Lead out to the deep roads. I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
Me too. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Hey dude, how's it going?
What's this? An elf?
Yes.
Sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission.
Well, guess what?
And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Well, guess what? I do have permission.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you.
Right.
But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads.
Right.
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
That's fair, yeah. They have made their move on the surface, actually.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except to...
Except during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Yeah. Are Darkspawn the only thing down there?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a cave without giant spiders, you know? Yeah, I'm aware of those. But deep stalkers, haven't heard of those before.
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Well, that's a lovely image. Well, I'm gonna go.
Best of luck.
Okay, let's do this. Excuse me? It's a whole map? That's... Oh no, this is gonna take forever. Okay. Well, it's just... one foot in front of the other, you know? There they are. I haven't met a Darkspawn that couldn't get fireballed. Well, that's fun. I didn't realize... Okay, that's fine. Take this. Guys, why am I on the front line? Well, that's because you're a mage and you're an archer, that's why. Alistair, if you could help us out here. Well, this gets dirty again. Die. Yeah, you do your own thing.
Yes. You will not win.
You know, after all that stuff in
very well.
The ice cave, Haven, I think it was.
It will be done.
Fractured stone. Ooh. Whatever. After all that stuff in Haven, with cultists and stuff, and the dragon, it's nice to just have some Darkspawn, you know? They're not too hard to kill. It's a nice time. Yeah, these things are fucked up looking, aren't they? I mean, they're not that bad, but they're like Xenomorphs, but less fucked up. You know, if we just get these guys for the rest of the dungeon, you will not see a single complaint from me. This is so much better than the cultists. Friendlies. We found friendlies. I can't fireball anymore. That's okay, these guys are pretty weak. Well, there we go. Hey, dude.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Oh, definitely. Oh, you weren't kidding. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Over here.
Yes.
Ah! There's like 5 of them on me. Back. Sorry, Alistair. Okay. Now can we talk? Hey, dude.
Careful. I don't think that's the last.
Oh, there's one left. Straggler. Alright, third time lucky, right? There we go.
Hold us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace.
Hello.
So how does an elf come to be down here anyway?
It's a very long story, but long story short, dragons. Tell your daughter not to vote.
And why would I do that? I have nothing but respect for Harrimont and he for me.
Well, if you see for yourself, that may change your opinion.
These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrimont, but the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now, my life and my house's fortune.
And now, will you tell them not to vote for Harrimont?
We will certainly not support a man who would use my family like that. I will tell everyone I know what a wretched trick Harrimont tried to play.
Nice.
I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
There's probably some good stuff in here. Safety in numbers, though, right?
And let us reach Orzammar before more beasts find our scent.
Is that it? We're just done with the dungeon? Cool. That wasn't too bad at all. Sure, that wasn't it though, right? You're not gonna see me complaining. Regardless, we did the thing.
Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless...
And now the Balin proxy, whose name I forgot, needs to help us out. Hey dude, I did the things.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrimont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us?
Sure.
Are you ready to meet Balin now?
Sounds like it's gonna be a big deal, but I hope that once I do like resolve the politics that I have no business in here, it doesn't block me out of the quests here. Because, like, there was that one dwarf lady that I wanted to help out for the Mage Tower. And I hope that doesn't, like, cancel the quest if I finish the stuff here. But if it does, that's fine, I suppose. I'm ready.
I warn you, be on your best behavior. And keep your weapons sheathed.
I'm a mage. Weapons don't apply to me. Hello.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Fartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
Very true. Aren't Dwarven Kings elected? That does seem to be how it's being. But I'm guessing that's more of a special circumstance.
Traditionally, the king decides his successor. The assembly just says aye or nay. Kings have only ever selected someone outside their families if they were childless, or if their children lacked the capacity to rule, or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup.
Why would Haramont try to take over?
To be king of the greatest city in Thedas?
But why would
I
he
know
want
you
that?
Grey Wardens claim to be above politics, but surely you can't be blind to that lure.
I mean, sure, I guess. Why would he think you couldn't rule then? I'll rephrase.
Haramont spent his life in the Assembly. He only knows how to lead through compromise and capitulation. That's not what Orzammar needs. The Darkspawn are massing for a blight. The land's topside have been torn apart. We need a strong leader now, someone who can stand up to the Assembly. Someone who will rule, not persuade.
And what would you do differently?
There is only one thing of importance when I take the throne. The Blight. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil.
Now, that I can get behind. Even though I'm picking a side, I've been staying fairly, like, apathetic toward this whole thing. Darkspawn, though, I can get behind taking those guys out. Then you'll honor your agreement with the Wardens?
Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors, as soon as Orzammar is united under my rule. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos.
And it sounds like you're asking me to help.
Jarvia and her Carta are behind this bedlam. If you can eliminate them, I promise as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger.
Maybe. I will look into it.
And I will wait eagerly for your return.
Alright. And I got a level, yay! And with that level, I get to use this. I don't know where I got it, I just had it in my inventory since the start. Maybe it's a DLC thing. But it's very good, so... I mean, sure, yeah, give that to me. Ah! I didn't... Okay, sure. That scared me, honestly. I was just moving along. I didn't think word would spread so fast.
Of course.
These guys don't play around, holy damn.
Of course.
So I think we've most assuredly chosen a side. No going back now. So Dust Town was over here, right?
The warden has joined with Balin.
Oh shit. Damn it. I need to be more ready. Okay, so should be wary of large groups of people. I think. Which I'm not seeing any of. Which is nice. Who are we looking for again? Jarvia. Jarvia. Could it possibly be the only house I'm able to enter? Hello. Leon, if you would. Thank you. I don't know how good owl stairs are.
I'll do it.
That's definitely worse. Okay, so that was a bust. Unless... I thought someone might trigger a cutscene once I leave. That's fine. So... we'll just talk to people around here.
Stop staring. Stop staring at my face.
How about you? You have a name.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
Might be able to make an exchange.
What are you looking for?
Do you know anything about a Jarvia?
Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
And if I were to look to find a Jarvia, where would I look?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
And if I wanted a token?
Can't help you there, Selroka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised?
Am I giving her 5 gold, silver, or copper? You did give me some pretty decent information. You pointed me in a direction at least, so I'll give you 10 silver.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Purely because I didn't know if I was giving you 5 gold or not. Huh. So we are looking for some kind of coin. Let's look for another random NPC with a name. That'll probably help. Idle Dwarf, you got a unique thing.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Sort of.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
I would have been less perplexed if you said the sky was gonna fall on you. But, you have to hold on real tight with your feet.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Okay. Yeah, you have a good day now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Yeah, sure, okay. Alamar's Emporium. There's a couple places I can go, actually. Excuse me. It's just... Was it here this whole time and I just didn't notice?
Spare a bit for the needy?
Door seems to be made of solid stone. No visible means of opening it. Closer inspection, there's a small slot concealed in the fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. What's inside? See nothing but blackness. Well, that's fortunate. Okay, well...
Please, it's not for me, it's for my child.
Sure. I've got nowhere else to look.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord?
I may.
It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
I could help you if you have information. Second verse, same as first.
What information? I don't know anything. Unless you want the names of every mining family in Orzammar.
Not gonna help much.
That's what I was. Before.
You don't know anything about Jarvia?
I know people are scared of her. I'm sorry I don't know more. I haven't been down here long. I still don't know how to do it, really. How do people live like this?
What's wrong specifically?
My name is Erlinda.
Right.
I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he.
Oh, right,
I
yeah.
used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Yeah, that is an issue, isn't it? If your son, or why would your son be castless? We heard from the other dude that it's the... whatever, the... because it was a son, goes to the father. Is there any other solution?
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done.
I suppose.
Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways?
What kind of life will he have? Spare him that pain.
Maybe it would be better to spare him that. Let him join the ancestors.
Oh, I didn't mean to choose that.
I could go home. I have to be alone now. Excuse me.
I didn't mean to pick that one. I didn't know that's what... Shit. I'm reloading.
Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways?
Alright, let's try this again. Maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
I don't know what that means. Don't look a gift ward in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening.
Tapster's.
I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Well, they'll try. Because why not? Hello, you... Ordell.
What are you looking at, stranger?
You? Are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
It's a nun, technically. But... if you don't take Solemn back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
So did that work? Because that would be the first time that my persuasion checks haven't worked. Could you pretend your child never existed?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... we never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Well, that was easy. Okay. You really hyped this man up, didn't you? Zerlinda. Hey, lady, I asked your dad real nice and he agreed.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
He wants you to come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Okay. Cool, I guess. That wasn't very helpful to me, but figured out something, I suppose. The only other place I can think to check would be in here.
Of course.
Because I haven't been here before. Hey, Alamar. You got anything for me?
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
This doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
I get it. Why would trade be illegal? That's kind of weird. You know anything about Jarvia?
Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions.
And why is everyone so scared? I know why, but I can poke them a bit and get some more information, I think.
Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava.
And the cheese. Would you know more if the question came with a little bit of bribery?
Could be. If 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit.
That's a decent amount. What if I ask very nicely for a discount?
Fine.
Thank you.
Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you owe me 30 silver.
That wasn't more than 10. I mean, I just watched long enough? I'm not gonna kill him. Fine, here you go.
Pleasure doing business. Now you want to buy something, or are we done?
I want you to give me back my money, so I'm gonna sell some stuff. I actually have way more money than I thought I did. So... do I just stare at this for a while? I'll try for a couple minutes. Well, not a couple minutes. I'll go for like a minute. Just stare for a bit. Was that something? I don't think that was anything. I think that's just like texture, like one on top of another. Okay, nothing happened. I'm gonna try this storm again, because this is very suspicious.
Well,
oh.
Look what we have here.
Oh, okay.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Hey. Shit, okay. I didn't expect to just instantly... I just forgot... I partially went in here because I forgot to get the chests in here before... after I reloaded. Okay, hey dudes, how's it going?
Don't kill me!
Oh, there we go.
Sorry ancestors. What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon.
You have no idea.
Sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
Now that we've got that little incident taken care of, can you pretty please tell me where your secret hideout is?
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person.
I know.
How do they say it?
The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
I kind of forgot that for some fights, if you take down the head honcho, you beat everyone. Give me this. Alright, well now that I've obtained the bone coin, can I open this door? Door, solid stone, yada yada. Has a small thing, as if the hole through... Yeah, let's look through it again. See nothing but blackness, and put the bone in the hole. Nice. And let's just invite ourselves in, why don't we? Nothing bad can happen, possibly, right? Oh no, it's a dungeon, isn't it? Ha.